Hire Military is a company founded by veterans for service members, veterans, and military spouses. We do your typical military staffing, so we're partnered with 150 companies. What we do is you could join our talent pool, and our service members, veterans, and military spouses that work with us will go ahead and help match you with opportunities.
Hi, this is Ryan with the Veterans Experience Office, and this is Vet Resources in 5. Today we have with us Michael Quinn of Hire Military. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Hey, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So can you tell our audience more about Hire Military?
So I'm a retired Army Sergeant Major, retired about 5 years ago, and I'd always been first promoted my entire career. And then I went to my first job fair, spent 6 hours talking to 41 employers, only to be told 41 times, check our careers page and apply online. I applied online to dozens of jobs, and I never heard anything back. And it was a gut punch. But what I did do is I got onto LinkedIn because one recruiter recommended it, and I built a large network. But what never left me was that year of my transition was the hardest year of my life. My passion is to give back. And so what Hire Military does is we connect service members, veterans, and military spouses with companies all over the country for careers. We've built relationships. We make sure the companies understand that our typical candidate isn't going to have everything on that job description. Like, there's going to be some differences. But what veterans, what military spouses bring to the table is everything else: the soft skills, the leadership, the can-do attitude, the flexibility, the motivation. And so our partner companies want to bring in people that have those extra things, and they understand that you may not be the perfect candidate on paper, but when they talk to you and we work with you to get you ready, you really stand out.
Specifically, what resources do you have for transitioning service members?
So if you follow Hire Military on LinkedIn, you'll get a lot of, jobs that are available. You'll get some insights. We do newsletters. Today's newsletter that went out is about how to tailor a resume. We put together comprehensive resources. And every Tuesday we do a live session, a LinkedIn Live at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, where our recruiters get on and engage directly with the audience to give relevant advice, highlight new opportunities. Now, aside, we're building a resource page, and it should be out in the next few weeks, hopefully, that will have everything on it. But if you go to my profile on LinkedIn, you can just search for Michael Quinn on LinkedIn, and you'll see me. But on the featured section, I've got a link to our YouTube channel, a Hire Military YouTube channel, where we've got 45 informational interviews with veterans. So these are veterans or veteran supporters that are industry that I interview to find out, what do you do every day? What are your priorities? What are your biggest challenges? What do you like about your job? What do you not like about your job? You can go watch a short video, learn more about what their day's like so you can start to translate your own experience. But what's really cool about it is every person that I interview wants to help veterans. So you can look them up on LinkedIn, reach out directly to them, and actually get an interview. And then if you hit the subscriber bell on my profile, there's a little bell on the right side of past my name on LinkedIn. You'll get notifications. I do regular webinars that are always free for service members, veterans, military spouses, and our supporters. You can go on LinkedIn and find veterans from your branch of service that work there and roles that interest you. And you can reach out and say, hey, do you got a few minutes to give me some advice? I'm getting out, or I've gotten out and I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. And I will tell you that if you talk to any veterans out there, I don't know a single veteran that got out and said, man, that was a breeze. It is the hardest year of everyone's lives. And sometimes that hard year extends to 2, 3, 4, 5 years. And so when we find our success, many of us are willing to reach back.
Where can people go to find out more about Hire Military?
Awesome. So if you want to find out more about Hire Military, the first thing you do is go to hiremilitary.us. Search regular jobs. You can search opportunities. The second thing I would tell you to do is follow Hire Military on LinkedIn, because you'll get access to a lot of resources. We're incredibly active there. And then the third thing you could do is you could hit that subscriber bell for me to go to my profile. Every day I put out advice. I give tips. I talk about resources. I give my perspective on the transition, and I highlight companies. That is what you could do to best engage with us. And look, if you have questions or concerns, you can reach out to me on LinkedIn and I'll connect you with somebody on my team.
That's a lot of great information, Michael. Thanks for coming out today, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for having me. I love what you guys do at the VA.